Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. This is Florida Day 2. We're in the Fort Lauderdale area today. Going to share the sights and the business community down here for you guys. National news. Please don't forget to like the video. Please share it with all your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And let's get into it. So I'm on the main drag of Fort Lauderdale, but you can't help but notice this already, that right in the Atlantic Ocean, you've got retail that's already closed. I mean, how do you guys not make it in a town like this? It's kind of crazy. You guys have to understand, here you've got this, and then you've got the ocean right behind you. Now, right off the bat, big difference between here and Miami, and that is that you're seeing a lot more of the business closures down here right away, okay? So things are open, things are closed, but this, you know, I'm seeing it all over the place right down here already. This corner building's beautiful, but here you've got, you know, it says it's sold Douglas Elliman, but we'll see if it's going to be anything. The first story is out of Poland, of all places, and this story has two purposes. There was a hoard of Carolingian silver coins found in a farm, huge hoard that they thought are from the Viking days. And they think these coins are at least 1,200 years old. These coins were used to negotiate Paris away from Poland, okay? That's what they think. There was tons of silver at the time used, hundreds of thousands of pounds of silver that was used to negotiate this. Now, look at silver, guys. Silver as an investment, silver has been money through history, okay? And right now, as things get crazy, and as I talk to the locals here in Florida, all they tell me is how crazy everything's getting, and they see it here. There's good and there's bad. Things are opening back up, but you know, my Uber driver was telling me, oh, I'm buying silver every chance I get. Good for you. So anyways, silver's been around for all these years. It's been a tool, it's been a currency, and it's going to continue to be that way. So again, I'm not selling any silver. Don't own a silver mine, okay? But you guys should seriously look at getting silver any way you can, because it's always going to be of value. It's always going to be a currency. And I'll share the story with you guys too. Here I am in the corner of Vistamar and the main drag, and you've got this entire restaurant that went down for the count and is completely closed. So this is happening down here. I'm seeing much more problems down here than I did in Miami. I should say up here, but many more problems here than in Miami. Now this is on the corner of Windemar and the main drag, and this is a brand new Four Seasons resort. These are condos, guys. These are going to be, you know, very expensive residences. But again, tapered on the construction. You've got the view right at all the windows, the parasailers, all the umbrellas right there. As I stand in front of the Hilton in Fort Lauderdale, here's a story out of Miami-Dade County that you're going to see more and more of across the country, and that is eviction moratorium, okay? There is a mobile home park called Paradise Park in Miami-Dade County. Now, what the owners did is they paid $15 million for this and did the numbers and then said, hey, you know what? We're not gonna continue to run this place. We're gonna develop it, and people weren't paying, etc. So They're not going to keep the mobile home park. They're kicking everybody out. They gave everybody 6 months notice, and they're getting out. Now people are screaming now because it was late 2020 when they did this. The 6 months is up. So you're going to see more and more of this with developers, with new buyers. They're just not going to stand for it. If they extend these eviction moratoriums like they did in New York and other places, they're not going to tolerate it. They're going to do what they can to kick you out. In California, they're telling the owners that buy properties, just tell everybody you're moving in and give them a 60-day notice, and they're throwing people out. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, if this is going to work. But again, the landlords are tired of being broke. They're tired of not getting a return on their investment and spending money, on a monthly basis to run their business. So again, what do you guys think? Are they going to extend the eviction moratorium beyond the end of June? June 30th, by the way. I keep saying June 31st in other videos, and have been corrected like a dozen times. Anyways, June 30th is when the eviction moratorium ends in most states. What are you guys seeing? You guys seeing that landlords are fed up with it? That's what I'm seeing. These electric bikes are all the rage out here in Florida. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. You can rent these things, take them places. But this reminds me of my next story, and that is out of Alibaba. Have you guys ever bought anything from Alibaba? The Chinese Craigslist, I guess you'd call it, of everything. Anyways, they've got a 9-person minivan that's electric. Electric minivan that you can purchase. It's $4,000 US. $4,000. Now, the thing's only 11 foot 9 inches long. Okay, it says it can seat 9, which I don't know if they're laying on top of each other, but that's interesting. You can spend an extra $800 and get a 1.5 foot longer. Okay, if that interests you. But again, does a van like this, do you think things like this will ever sell here in the United States? Top speed, 25 miles an hour. I don't know where the hell you could drive it, because, most, school zones are 25 miles an hour. So I don't know, what freeway, where you could put this thing. But I guess because I'm in Fort Lauderdale, if you lived in a resort community, I guess you could, drive it around here. But have you guys ever purchased anything from Alibaba? Does that interest you? Do you think that this is the future? This thing's got old battery technology. The reviewer was complaining about there's not lithium batteries. You could change it to lithium batteries and make it, last longer. But anyway, share your thoughts. Is this the Tesla killer? Is P.T. Barnum shaking? Come on, guys. It was funny. Anyways, share your thoughts. There are a lot of condos and new construction down here. There's a place called Celine that 2 and 3 bedroom units starting at $900,000. Those are the places right there. I guarantee you that the starting prices probably doesn't include the best ocean view. You're going to need to spend a little do-re-mi to get that. But again, these live-work units, man, you're seeing them everywhere. I don't care what city you live in, you're seeing them all over the place. Look, you've got the retail space downstairs. Upstairs, you've got the really nice places. And you could go have drinks at the Casablanca Cafe. So, again, every city has got these high-rise units. Now, understand, this is Fort Lauderdale, and I know that this is a beach community, but really interesting. This is also a turtle sanctuary out here, which I found really interesting. They've got signage and things like that that tell you to drive without your headlights on and things like that because of the tortoises and tortoises. Is there a difference? Please correct me, you oceanographers, okay? One thing I will never get used to here is the humidity. It's nice. It's about 90 out here right now. But man, it is like stepping out of the gym, man. It is hot, you're sweaty constantly, and that being said, it is a beautiful city too. But one thing that we're seeing is like places like the Ritz-Carlton, as you get away from the main drag and you turn inland a little bit, you start to see hotels like this that are actually on the water. Now, again, the Ritz-Carlton, they're nice all around the world, but this one I'm sure is no exception to it. No, I'm not staying at the Ritz-Carlton, and just pointing out some of the facts in the area, guys. Some of the sights. Didn't see any turtles either. Wow, it is a lot busier down here, to say the least. Absolutely packed down here. Lots of people having a good time. Walk back on the ocean side. This brings up a story from Apple Computer. And Apple just announced their brand new operating system called Monterey. Now, the problem with Monterey is that it doesn't work with older Mac operating systems. So if you bought one of these computers and you think that you're going to be able to use the old operating system, you are doomed. Okay, it's not going to happen. So you're going to see real problems with this. Older computers like 2015, as high as 2016, they're saying, are not going to work. And you'll have features, certain features, that will not work. I mean, that's ridiculous. You used to be able to buy Microsoft 365 and just load it on a computer and use it, get the updates, and then they got what they say is smart, and they license out 365 now. So if you want, Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, and everything else that you don't use, you can have to pay the licensing fee for that. But again, guys, how do you feel about this? But man, check this out. Look at all these people out here. It's nice. You get to certain areas that are much busier than others, but again, Florida's open, guys. Restaurants. I ate at the wonderful Waffle House today, and it was fantastic. And lots of people, and it was nice sitting there without a mask. One thing that's crazy is I had to turn the music off here because each location has very loud music, from Britney Spears to Thumpa Thumpa, one place to the next. Unbelievably loud music. Now you can't avoid this no matter where you're at. And as I walk through inland Fort Lauderdale, you get retail that's absolutely destroyed. And you're seeing this time and again. So you're seeing places, multiple places like this that are absolutely finished. And you go across the street and you've got that done as well. So again, it's all over. Okay, it doesn't matter what state you're in. You've got the good areas, the bad areas. We're away from the beach community right now as I walk inland. And a lot of things are closed down inland. Let's look for more. It's nice. This city's got all these intercoastal waterways with all these different houses on it and streets that just separate it, but a lot of people living on the water, a lot of recreation, a lot of good times. This is a great name for a business. I'm in front of Stoner's Pizza Joint, and their slogan is legalize marinara. So what do you think? Should we legalize marinara where you're at? I'm on Los Alas Avenue, which is nice. A lot of outdoor eateries and things like that, but you do have the businesses that are destroyed down here. I mean, there's places that, even in this beautiful community, that just could not make it. So you've got this place in the corner here. You've got this next place is absolutely huge. That, I mean, these are outdoor eateries. They get the place set up, and you've got the place to sit down and have brunch and things like that, but just absolutely destroyed. So you're seeing as you move inland more and more and more. It's amazing. You know, inland, there's a lot going on as I walk around down here. You know, you've got the vacancies that are here, like straight ahead right there. And you've got the Lamborghini dude up here. You know, you've got places that are closed. You know, but the one percenters are all about. Lots of sun, but you've also got lots of places like this that are just done here. You know, you can't help it. You know, you've got this beach community, a lot of crowds, a lot of people walking around. You know, pharmacies open, real estate offices open, and then you just run into places like this. You know, you're gonna see places that are completely closed. You know, one thing that we've seen is a lot of Florida has really tried to work on the homeless problem, tried to get them services. You know, you've got problems like this, okay, where some people just are not taking advantage of it and they're having a tough time. And again, this is a beautiful city, but it's got its issues like every place else. And I just can't avoid it. So it's just beautiful down here, though. It really is. It really is nice. It's nice to walk into a place on a Sunday, you know, watch sports on TV, get a nice tea, not have to put a mask on, you know. But then the yacht club is down. How is the yacht club in your city doing? Can't even do that without laughing. Oh my God. You just got a lot of places down here. That's what people told me to come down here. They said, you're gonna see the inland communities have issues. And it's beautiful, but still, a lot of places. And then it's really cool because it's got that kind of Venice feel to it, where it's got the intercoastal waterways and you got all this stuff like this. It's just a beautiful, Fort Lauderdale's really nice. I'm really enjoying it. People are very nice. Really great community, but again, like everything else, it's had issues with the pandemic. You've got, you know, places that are closed. Look at this place, right in Las Olas. Got all these different lobster bars and places, and this place is down for the count. Lamborghini dude had to drive by twice to show us how cool he was. I think he succeeded. Convinced he's super cool, but not as cool as this city. This is really nice down here. You know, there's a lot to walk around and check out, a lot of places to. I would definitely come back here and visit here, just for Fort Lauderdale as a city, because I mean, it's got its vacancies, it's got its problem, people that didn't make it, but overall the people are great, the city's beautiful. There's a lot to see down here. You know, it really is nice. And I'm just a huge fan of this intercoastal waterways too. You've got all these different houses in the bays and stuff. It's just really, really nice. Something to be said about that as you walk around. So, hey, no food and backpacks permitted. But you got all these different places up here and all these shops. But overall, people are just enjoying themselves. You know, it's nice. Got a stretch of area that does not have music, which has been a real problem. A lot of these places down here are just loaded with live music and very loud. But this is just beautiful down here. People out enjoying us Sunday afternoon. I'm gonna end this video with this story, and that is There's a story out of Yahoo Finance about 11 ways that Warren Buffett saves money. And it's, first of all, kind of a ridiculous story because it's all simple things that you can do that everybody should live their lifestyle by. And that is, first things first, this guy has lived in the same house since like 1958. He doesn't buy new cars when he purchases vehicles. He buys used cars and older cars. Doesn't buy expensive suits. I could go on and on. It's just simple stuff, and I can share it with you. But, you know, I had some really good advice from two people, my brother and from Jeremiah Dave, about saving money and living a more frugal lifestyle, preparing for what's happening. As I stand in front of two more vacant businesses here in the Fort Lauderdale area. You know, again, this place is surrounded by people. Why is it that the Jean-Pierre Khalifa out of Paris couldn't make it? Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what they sold. The next place over, okay, this place is done too. It's available. You can rent this in the beautiful Fort Lauderdale area. But again, live a frugal lifestyle. Prepare for the future. Save things that are going to be worth something someday, like silver, okay? Or any other precious metal, okay? Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, things like that have not proven themselves yet. They've fallen to the floor. A lot of the experts are talking about them dropping to nothing. Will that happen? I don't know, okay? But we're gonna find out in short order. So live a frugal lifestyle. You know, one thing I like to do is I like to go into thrift stores in the nicer cities. Like if this place had a thrift store in Fort Lauderdale, I would totally go to this downtown area and check it out. I've gotten $2,500 shoes for $30. I've gotten suit jackets that are $800-900 for $30 before. Anyways, do that. You don't need to go to Nordstrom's and spend $900 on a jacket. And the Warren Buffett story will be below. Check it out. You know, what do you guys do to save money? You don't need to go to the most expensive restaurants. Just conserve. Trouble's coming, guys. It's getting worse. Some of these areas are opening up. I hope yours is. I hope your community's doing better. I hope you guys are healthy and good and everything's great. But get ready for a downturn to continue. Real estate, cars, everything that you know in your life is about to go on sale. And are you going to be ready for that? Are you going to want any of this stuff and be able to afford it and have money socked away? Please like the video. Please hit the subscribe button. I thoroughly enjoyed Florida. I got to go to the YouTube versus TikTok fights last night, and us YouTubers, we won. We did very well, and it was absolutely enjoyable. But don't forget to like, hit the subscribe button, share this with all your friends and colleagues. And this is iAllegedly, and I hope you guys are well, and I will see you very soon.